All right, brother, hold up. Now, I'm sitting here, was sitting here for a minute ago, watching this little couple clips about the Clippers and the Lakers game. For you brothers who keep up with sports, you see the Lakers beat the Clippers by 2 points, 103 to 101. Congratulations to the Los Angeles Lakers, allegedly. Now, brothers, I want to touch on a few topics because they're saying Kawhi Leonard is struggling. So this video is going to be called "What's Wrong with Kawhi Leonard?" and we're going to see what they have to say. Let's check it out. I'm going to dive into the topic and stop the clip and give my sentiment, my opinions, my perspective, my doctrines, share my viewpoints. And you brothers can go in the comment section and do the same. All right, check it out.
It's interesting to see how you react to this because you picked the Los Angeles Clippers to be the champions in the bubble in Orlando.
Bullshit. Ain't no goddamn Clippers winning no championship, in my opinion. And I don't give a shit what nobody got to say about that. That's just my opinion. Do they have a good chance? Yes and no. But brothers have to realize, for the most part, man, Clippers is just built. The only reason why Clippers is even the team that they are just to help stop LeBron and the Lakers. That's simply it. They don't have no real fan base, man. Clippers is just like that freeload team that just gets scraps. They've been sitting on their ass all day. But I give credit where it's due, man. Clippers are, in my eyes, I like the core. I like the teammates. But I don't like the leadership. And I don't like their. I'll just say I don't think the Clippers is the type of team you can trust far as having consistency key players. Because come on, I mean, give me a fucking break. We know Paul George ain't consistent. Lou Williams is a lights out shooter, but I mean, come on, man. Out of all these shooters, I mean, come on. No, give me a fucking break. A lot of these shooters in the NBA ain't all that damn consistent. But Lou Williams is definitely a good player.
Well, guess what? Kawhi Leonard not playing like a Finals MVP. He didn't play well last night, and this is how he's performed in the bubble thus far in 3 games. Look at the discrepancy between his regular season performance and his bubble performance this far. 26% from the field, Jalen. 26% from the field. How concerned are you about your...
Goddamn. Fuck going on with Kawhi, man? He must got that coronavirus. Must got that corona in his damn ass and that in his game or some shit. No, look, man, I'm gonna tell you for the most part. In my eyes, look, man, you just get these guys a couple. Look, you know, these brothers, man, ain't picked up basketball in a couple months, you know, so they're probably trying to get the feel in, you know. He'll be all right. I mean, and hey, shit, like I said, give credit where it's due. Hey, for Kawhi to be doing so damn bad, and for the Clippers to only lose by 2 points, that should tell you all you need to know. If he did this bad, well, how in the hell did the Clippers lose by 2 points only? That's why I say, do they have a good chance of going to the finals? Yes, but will they? I highly doubt it. You can bet your ass Lakers is going to win that NBA Finals, or they're going to at least be in it. If you ask me, I truly believe they're going to win it. Who do I think their opponents are going to be? Well, in the Eastern Conference, in the East, I have to say Milwaukee Bucks. But trust me, Lakers are going to win because they sacrificed Kobe to get it. All right? That whole franchise, especially LeBron.
Or Clippers, freely will.
I'm concerned that 2 of their players, Kawhi Leonard and Lou Williams, we've seen footage of them in adult entertainment establishments. Not that they were there, that people actually videoed them, used pictures of them, and posted them on the internet. Those people need to be arrested, Jacoby, right now. Those
Shaw, shut your dramatic ass up, man.
people need to be arrested. I'm not really concerned about Kawhi Leonard. I know how much you love LeBron James.
Yes.
But Kawhi Leonard,
Yes, and that's all what it's about. That's literally all the Clippers and the battles of Los Angeles is about. That's literally all this Clippers versus Lakers bullshit is about. Kawhi versus LeBron. Kawhi fans versus LeBron's I'm sorry, fans. I'm gonna tell you something, brothers. Clippers ain't got no true fan base. A lot of these motherfuckers are either LeBron haters, so they just jump to the Clippers, or they're just fucking Kawhi fans, or some fucking former Golden State Warrior fans. Hell, even some Sacramento Kings fans. Or some damn Rams fans, man. Or the Chargers. But for the most part, ain't nobody fucking with Clippers like that, man. You take Kawhi Leonard and Paul George off this damn team. Who's really thinking about the Clippers, man? I mean, really?
Leonard also has a chance to win Finals MVP for his third team. They have a couple,
more than likely, yes. I definitely agree. I truly agree.
couple of months to get themselves together, and I believe.
Well, they ain't got that long, brother. According to the they ain't got too much time. I'm gonna tell you, people been talking about the Clippers reaching their full potential as a team this entire season. And the one thing that I want to touch on is that, well, shit. I mean, if you got two so-called elite players, they're supposed to take on the a role of leadership, and neither one has been doing all that much of a good job this year because of so-called load management or all this other shit that was going on throughout the early part of regular season when everything was fine. I mean, shit. I mean, I just don't know. Now, look, like I said, man, look, Clippers is that team that just, like, from what I'm seeing, they just be fucking relaxing. They just be chilling. Correct me if I'm wrong, brothers, but that's 2-1. If I'm not mistaken. That's 2-1. Lakers have beaten the Clippers twice. Clippers only beat Lakers on Christmas Day.
Playing without fans and historic demeanor actually benefits Kawhi.
Okay. Earlier said not to deny the science, but let's not deny his performance in the first three games. 26% from the field and 22% from three. I understand there could be some rust after 4 months off. It's a new environment. It's a bubble environment. It's strange. But those are three really shaky performances. And when you look at the Clippers over the course of this season, they've never...
I mean, well, shit, it's only 3 games, brother. I mean, so what you really want to complain about? But at the same time, when you think about it... It's quite obvious, you know. It's quite obvious. You know. It really is. Why these brothers are playing the way they play. But you know, a thing that I have to touch on, brothers, for the life of me, I cannot see nor can I understand why in the hell are these brothers in the NBA today? Why didn't these brothers go start their own league? That's one thing I'm still trying to touch on. How come these brothers continue to come to America and talk about Black Lives Matter and putting and fucking attaching Black Lives Matter to the damn court instead of doing that shit somewhere else? Treating Black Lives Matter in another country. It's like I said in the Lebron video. I know y'all pro-blacks love America. You know how I know? Because once again, because y'all ain't leaving. Now, if you plan to leave, good shit, bruh. But for the most part, y'all just run your fucking mouth.
Really played together all at the same time. And when you look at the numbers of when their key players are on the court versus off the court, there's a huge difference in minus. So, Jalen, that's another reason to be concerned. Don't you agree?
I absolutely don't. Absolutely don't. But I do to a certain extent. Because, like I said, man, Clippers... Look, but it actually proves my point. Without Kawhi and Pat and Paul George, allegedly Paul George and Lou, the Clippers wouldn't be shit, man.
That is a reason to be concerned if they're not so very accomplished and talented in their own right. I talked about what Kawhi is bringing to the table. Paul George has distinguished himself as an all-NBA performer. And
allegedly, but he still has his days. He still has his days, bro.
And a lockdown.
But when he's in his bag, yes, sir, he's a problem. Montreal, Harrell, Montez, however you say the shit. Brother's okay, man. He's pretty good at defense. He's a what I would like to call. I'll just say this: that motherfucker's he's a key weapon in the paint. Okay, but Patrick Beverly, as we all know, is allegedly according to Westbrook, and yeah, he he makes y'all think he playing defense. He be fooling y'all. From what I see, he plays pretty good D for the most part. And a thing I want to say about Lou Williams, like I already stated, yeah, he's a lights out shooter. Now Kawhi is the alpha on this team. There ain't no ands, if no buts about that shit. But like a wise man once said, hey. You can lead the water. You can lead a horse to drink. You can lead a horse to a camel, but you can't make him drink the water, man. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. Now, my thing is, once again, why the hell is the NBA even open? Why are these? Once again, brothers, I'm still trying to connect my head around this shit. Why are they still playing in this league? In this American league that they complain about the country and Black Lives Matter. Like, I'm still having a hard time trying to catch on to that.
That can guard multiple positions. So can Patrick Beverly, who improved his 3-point shooting.
And yes, sir, I agree with that. Patrick Beverly has percentage of around a 3 has definitely improved.
Montrezl Harrell, a great finisher. Him and Lou Williams.
Exactly.
Share the 6th man of the year. So they have their closing 5, Jacoby. We just need to find a way to get them healthy, quarantine, and all play.
No, I don't think healthy is the key problem. I think focused. I think being focused is their main problem.
At a high level before they play against your Los Angeles Lakers.
Man, look, fuck the Lakers, man. All right.
Well, guess what?
We already know why they going where they're going. All right.
You guys are struggling for production. You guys, your Clippers, don't have all their players together. The Los Angeles Lakers, they're getting production.
Not only do they not have all their allegedly players all together, they don't have their minds together. But nor should they. Because these brothers have been protesting for the past 2 months and shit. And now they back into their corporate job. Drilling the damn ball.
Production from everywhere. Dion Waiters had 18 last night, and my God, J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith was 6 for 7 from 3. 6 for 7 from 3. LeBron.
Great for my brother J.R. Smith. AKA just ridiculous.
LeBron didn't play, AD didn't play. It gave an opportunity for these new pickups to really show out in Orlando. Jalen, do you think they're going to get real playoff production from J.R. Smith and Dion Waiters?
I do, and you know this because you've been working in this.
Well, from experience, I think for the most part it's safe to say I hope so.
Industry for over 20 years. You're called to give a prediction. You give a prediction based on the information you have right now.
Sure.
And right now, if I was doing a pole position, the Lakers in the West should be in first. LeBron, AD, and then I saw Kyle Kuzma make about 4 or 5 threes the other day. I see Dion Waiters going in his bag at the end of the game, at the end of the quarter, getting to the bucket, finishing, feeling good about himself. I seen JR hitting it off the side of the backboard and then making about 4 or 5 threes. I see all of this happening. This is great for the Lakers, a squad that will not have Bradley, that will not have Rondo, that have players, Dwight Howard, Waiters, and Smith, all giving them more productivity than anybody could have imagined.
And all 3 of those players were completely written off by fans and people that work in the league themselves. And look at the performance that they've done thus far, especially Dwight Howard. I mean, J.R. Smith and Dion Waiters have looked good in a couple scrimmages so far, but they're getting real production from all 3 of those in Orlando. And Jalen, there was a report from Chris Haynes, our guy, Chris Haynes, and he said one thing that stood out to him was how loud the Lakers seemed inside that bubble environment with no fans, just how animated they were, how much they support each other. You know how LeBron James sort of does that, and he builds that culture with the handshakes and the support of each other. It just seems like they're having fun.
Those aren't handshakes, brother. Those are satanic symbols.
Well, you look at the Clippers, and the Clippers are dealing with the Lou Will controversy, and they're having people going in and out. Pat Bev coming in and out. Montrezl Harrell coming in and out. Now you've got Lou Will stuck in a hotel room for about 8 more days. I really feel like not only do the Lakers have the pole position, but the Lakers are the clear favorites to come out of the West. And Jalen, I'm going to let you... Allegedly.
They are allegedly the favorites. In my opinion... I think the Houston Rockets. Oh shit! No, brother, I'm just kidding. But for the most part, yeah, I'm gonna make a video about the Rockets very very soon, and I need to do the 76ers. But I just wanted to say, man, about the Rockets. Even though I think you don't need to sleep on that team. Don't sleep on the Rockets, man.
I'll let you have one opportunity to move off your stance. Are you still...
All these niggas talking about Clippers and Lakers and shit all the time. Don't sleep on the Rockets, man. I mean, they're not on neither of these teams' level, but they definitely have the potential. Shit, in my opinion, Rockets are more organized than the Clippers are. As a team.
Right now, picking the Clippers to come out of the Western Conference.
You're a highly trained professional, and I like what you did there. Like, I'm going to box him into a corner with a firing squad staring at him, so therefore he must answer right now. And yes. I'm still going to stand next to the Clippers because I know LeBron James leads the league in assists. And the Clippers have multiple people that should be able to turn him, to be able to make him work to get the ball up the floor, to get them into their offense, to distort it just a little bit. To the point that it gives the Clippers an advantage with their depth. So yes, Shamit, Zubac, Morris, I am still riding with the Clippers.
Did he just say depth?
Set for now.
They have no one that can stop LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and you're making that face.
And I agree, brother. Well, no, hold on. Fuck all that. I don't agree with nobody stopping LeBron. If you add Kawhi. It's a damn rap. Alright? You see, man. Now look, I'll admit he almost got me on that. But check it out. This is what they do. They always want to push the agenda that LeBron is unstoppable and all this old other shit and he's the king, he's the best. Look, man, give it credit where it's due, man. LeBron is arguably the best small forward in his generation. Hell, arguably the best player of all time. The greatest player of all time. But look, man. Look, numbers don't lie. And look, brother, he ain't the best. One of the greatest who ever touched the court? Absolutely. The greatest in our generation? I'd say absolutely. And I don't give a fuck about who don't like that. Okay? I don't give a fuck about who don't like that. But, I mean, come on, man. Talking about ain't nobody gonna stop LeBron. Man, you put Kawhi on LeBron. We're going to be calling LeBron the queen for the rest of his career, probably. After that shit. I mean, come on. Get the fuck out of here.
Baseball reason. Because you know if it comes down to a 7-game series, you know when you're heart to heart. You know when you're heart to heart.
Well, you said it. You ready for this? Here's what I want people to know. If Anthony Davis performs like a top 5 player, the Clippers shouldn't have a chance against the Lakers. They shouldn't even have a chance. Zubac ain't good enough.
And I agree, sir.
Ain't tall enough. Morris ain't big or
But see, that'll all come down to the point if AD is healthy during that time period. Or if he even plays. I mean, come on, honestly, look, who the hell knows what happens?
Tall enough. If he plays like we anticipate him being able to play.
Oh, sir, he will. That's why I think that it's bullshit for you to say that the Clippers are coming out of the damn... Look, I don't give a shit about one of these teams, personally. You know, the Battle of Los Angeles and all that old stupid shit. I'll tell you this, though. I definitely do believe Clippers. I mean, I'm not Clippers. I definitely do believe Lakers are gonna come up out of the West. I mean, ain't no doubt about it. Okay, they have to.
You're right. Your squad should win. But I was at the game initially when they played previous, and he started off a little shaky before he got himself together. Look at that footage. He even shot an air ball. But if AD ball like he's supposed to, Lakers purple and gold.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube.
These motherfuckers, man, y'all motherfuckers be riding. Y'all be riding dick hard, man, when they come to these Lakers and LeBron. Shit. But I tell you what, though. It is what it is, man. Put your comment down below. Like, share, subscribe. Holla back at your boy, man, of knowledge. All right, man. Peace.